How did Iroquois Longhouse construction evolve over time? Have you ever wondered how the Iroquois Longhouse changed throughout history? These remarkable structures tell a story of adaptation and community. To understand their evolution, we need to look at the historical context and archaeological evidence. The Iroquois Longhouse was a vital part of the Haudenosaunee people's culture, reflecting their social organization and communal lifestyle. The earliest longhouses date back to around the year 1125. These initial structures were built using local materials like wood posts, poles, and bark. The construction process involved driving wooden posts into the ground and lashing flexible poles together to create the roof. Early longhouses were likely smaller and simpler than those that came later. As the Iroquois society grew more complex, so did their longhouses. The length of a longhouse depended on the size of the extended family or clan living in it. Larger families needed longer houses, which could measure anywhere from 30 feet to several hundred feet in length. The width and height of these structures remained fairly consistent, typically around 20 feet wide and tall. The architecture featured symmetry, with two doors at each end and a central aisle running down the middle. The materials used for construction were primarily sourced from second-growth forests. Here, smaller trees with straight trunks were harvested and shaped into framework components. The bark from larger trees in old-growth forests was used to cover the structure. Elm bark was commonly utilized by the Haudenosaunee, while cedar bark was preferred by other groups like the Huron-Wendat. Ethnoarchaeology plays a role in understanding longhouse construction. This subfield studies the material culture of living societies to gain knowledge about past cultures. By examining how contemporary communities build similar structures, archaeologists can make educated guesses about how historical societies constructed and used their longhouses. This approach helps reconstruct the past based on present-day practices and materials. By the 18th century, European-style single-family houses began to replace longhouses as the primary residences. This shift was influenced by European contact and the introduction of new building techniques and materials. Despite this change, longhouses continued to hold cultural significance and were sometimes used for ceremonial purposes. Archaeological excavations have uncovered post molds, which are the remains of wooden posts that once supported longhouses. These findings, along with historical accounts from European explorers and missionaries, provide essential data for reconstructing the appearance and function of longhouses. Models and replicas have been created based on this research, offering a tangible representation of past Iroquois architecture. The evolution of Iroquois longhouse construction reflects the social dynamics of the Haudenosaunee people and the environmental resources available to them. Ongoing archaeological research continues to reveal new details about these structures, providing a glimpse into the lives of past societies and their cultural practices.